Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth. Listen, it turns out you lot weren't singing from the same hymn sheet as Stephen is out. Yes, he is. And wake me up before Cisco go. You didn't leave him hanging on like a yo-yo. That's right, Cisco is out as well, yeah. Vinny is still God in the house, much to Stephen's annoyance, although some of the disciples are starting to turn. Cisco and Vinny haven't been seeing eye to eye, and they never will, not unless Cisco stands on a chair. Now, during all of this, Dane had to talk to a tree, which wasn't easy. He hadn't talked to anything that wooden since his duet with Victoria Beckham. Oh, yeah, Davina does nasty. And housemates had a tarts and Vickers party last night, which was great, except for Alex. He just didn't know which one to go as. The party was to celebrate the fact that Stephen, and this is incredible, has been sober for 21 years. That really is fabulous news because, yes, I think that deserves a round of applause. Just imagine how annoying he is after a drink. Oh! Anyway, on tonight's show, we were supposed to take him down on January the 6th, but we just can't resist his twinkle. It's Jared Christmas. And they are from what will forever be known as the Jedwardian period, as ruled by King Cal. It's John and Edward, a.k.a. Jedward!
Thank you.
I am so... It's Jedward. No, it's Arthur. No, please. No.
Oh, hail to
And listen, where do we find them, I hear you ask? The answer is mainly outside the pound shop. It's our studio audience! It's been a bit hectic in the house. Stephen warns Vinny off Dane's cooking.
It's killing your kidneys, it's killing your pancreas. Death in that white bowl.
Has anyone seen the British version of Glee? I wouldn't bother, it's rubbish. And Vinny sums up Nicola's career in a nutshell.
It's all about getting them out, isn't it?
And as always, Big Mouth wants to hear from you.
You click, you watch, you rant, you scratch, you shout, you pick, you hate, you love, you fart, you type, you text, you tweet, you send. We get, we print, we read, we chuck, we read again. We like, we laugh, we run, we run. She reads, you watch, you enjoy. You can contact Big Brother's Big Mouth by texting E4 followed by your comment to 84444. Email us via channel4.com/BBBM or tweet us at BB_Big Mouth.
Are the latest Billy No Mates in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Jedward, what have you made of tonight's results?
I think that everyone needs to realise, like in Big Brother, it's going to happen to every single celebrity. Only one person's going to win, so it's going to happen every single week.
I think they were big characters.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like that's the thing about like Big Brother. They get all these huge characters into one house. Like it's I'm surprised it doesn't get even more crazy. They all have different attitudes and different like personalities. So like I think that there's someone in the house for everybody. And Cisco had the blonde hair, kind of.
Yeah, I like that.
And he dated
like
Samantha
that?
Mumba.
He did?
Yeah, she's from Ireland.
Oh, she's from Ireland, we love that. Jared?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a big deal losing these two? What's it going to do to the house?
Yeah, well, I mean, Cisco was all over the place, wasn't he? He was a huge character, and then we're not going to get any more of the preacher man in there,
But
which
you know,
is a real
it's
shame.
funny, when these guys leave, when they're in there, I'm never quite sure, and then they leave, and I do the interview, and I think, you guys are great!
Yeah, well, what I loved was that you celebrated Stephen's sobriety with a massive piss-up.
Yes. Yes, as it should be.
Yeah.
It's just he can refrain, you know. Listen.
See how strong his will is.
Is everybody pleased about the result tonight? Okay, look, up here, there's a girl up here who's upset about the result. Hang on, go on, tell me why. My
We
microphone's...
wanted Stephen to stay.
Did you? Why was that?
We love Stephen.
But you know, Stephen seemed like impossibly unpopular. Every week I talked about him in this very studio.
It was quite entertaining in the house. You know, he used to joke and stuff and annoy the housemates. So it was good to keep him in there. But now he's out. Ivana's in there, and she does nothing.
But lots of you were telling me that his preaching was annoying you.
Mental, man. He's absolutely mental.
Like, I'm sorry, Ivana, I love her. Like, she's just really, like, she's got something about her, she's got class and she's funny.
Do you know what? She's not high maintenance at all, is she, Ivana?
No.
She's properly amazed me.
She's got her panties.
You want... Sorry, carry on.
I love Ivana. I love her. I actually
Yeah,
love
but do you
Ivana.
love her? Do you love her enough
Not
for
love
her
her
to win
enough,
it?
no. Vinny's the legend. He's going to win. Vinny's the
Now
legend.
listen, we're going to talk about Vinny a little bit later on, but just talk to me about Stephen. What's your opinion of Stephen?
I loved his gangster vocabulary.
No, that was Cisco.
Oh, no,
But
Stephen.
you like Stephen's gangster
Yeah.
vocabulary? Oh
You
yeah,
should
he kind
hear
of was
him.
down
Yeah,
a little
dogging
bit.
down
Yeah.
Stevie B.
When he's with Cisco, he's a bit like that,
Yeah.
isn't he? The
It was
Stevie
great.
B. But listen, I think it's a bit odd that you're all saying very nice, lovely things about Stephen, and the last few weeks you've all been horrible about
Or
him.
is he about to be in this room?
Go on. He's about to be in this
Yeah.
room. Probably back. Yeah, that's true. What about the preaching? Okay, go on. You're down here. You did say you thought he was mental.
Yeah,
That's...
see, the thing about him is, right, is sometimes he'll use his religious beliefs to explain his way out of a situation, and when someone turns it round on him, he turns around and goes, "Oh, well, I think you're reading too much into it." You know what I mean? You know, you can't play one side and play the other side at the
But
same time.
he is human.
No, of course he is. But the thing about it is he tries to play like this nicey guy, and he was like, oh, about the thing about the turd in the bed.
Do you think he has...
You know what I mean? He's like, I want no part of that. Put it at the bottom. Put it at the bottom.
I'm sorry, the turd in the bed was funny.
Oh,
right?
it was funny.
It was
But
funny.
you can't say you don't want no part of it and then
And then go,
direct it.
Put it in
You
the
know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Am I the only one who finds your voice equally scary and sexy?
Yes.
Incredible voice.
Scary and sexy all at the
What a
same
combination.
time. What a combo.
That's Cisco and Stephen.
He's
Scary
available.
and
He's
sexy.
available to do answer machines if you want. Okay. Can we have a look at some tweets? Do you think? Can we do that? Not at the moment. Okay. So listen. What about Cisco? Because Cisco came out, and again, a very cute housemate. What did Cisco have that Ivana didn't?
A cool crown.
I'm sorry, Izzy. You're from More magazine.
Yes,
I'm going to sit on your lap.
Cisco was brilliant because he actually stood up for Sov. He stood up to Vinny.
So
That's
what
he's-
does Ivana have that
Oh, she-
Cisco doesn't? How come Ivana's
I
still
have
in
no
there?
idea. Cisco should still be in that house.
Davina, don't you find that
Go on.
like the public always vote out the most
this is-
entertaining celebrities every year, and you're left with like the most boring ones and the winner at the end.
suppose
So
it's-
we always get like
It's
these
the
boring...
people that make people feel, isn't it, enough to phone up and evict.
Ivana's got nothing really. She's always just stuck in that.
Oh, you can't say Ivana's got nothing. She's got enormous earlobes. That's absolutely true. Time for a quick break, but when we come back, Stephen will be entering the Big Mouth Lion's Den. I'll see you shortly.
Sexually frustrated?
Hell yeah!
Craving the company of hot men?
Yes.
Then why not go gay for the stay here at Feelers Gentlemen's Club and Sauna? Our gold membership package entitles you to meet the hottest tudgers in town. We've got sausage from Sweden, sexy, Hollywood, glamorous, and Croydon, just off the A23. Feelers Gentlemen's Club and Sauna, where men meet men.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth. We have three guests with us that, to save time, we may as well be calling Jared Woodward. It's Jared Christmas and John and Edward. And you know what? They only popped out to get a scratch card. It's our fabulous Big Mouth audience. Now, we have learned a lot about Stephen during his time in the house, but what people may not know is that he created his own God School to train the next generation of disciples. Watch and learn.
Hello, and welcome to Stephen Baldwin's totally awesome School of God. Here, we'll teach you the differences between good and evil.
The devil is a loser! Do you maggots understand that?
Sir, yes, sir.
A loser!
Sir, yes, sir.
The Lord can't hear you!
Sir, yes, sir.
We'll take you on a spiritual journey.
Go, go, go for God! Jump those demons out! What would Jesus do? Drop and give me 20! I'm gonna bust your balls in the name of the Lord!
We'll help you develop a closer relationship with God using our groundbreaking methods. Worship.
See that Jesus in the sky, living proof that God is fine. Our good Lord is freaking sick, that devil guy's a fucking dick.
And real-life dilemmas.
Your son is being dangled from a building. Do you jump first or shoot him in the face?
Shoot him in the face.
Enroll now. You're about to have the most fun you've ever had in your whole life.
Please welcome the man who bashed his rival harder than any other housemate ever. It's Stephen! How you doing, Stephen?
I'm pretty groovy.
Have you
How
kind
about
of
you?
settled into life outside the house again?
No, I haven't.
Not at all.
I haven't fondled my iPhone yet.
Oh,
So,
I bet you're looking forward to that.
oh, can't wait.
It's not an iPhone, mate, but give it a go.
No.
No. Jedward.
I think it's kind of cool because I remember we came in on a Monday and we were like looking through you guys in a window, and then now you're here and
These guys.
you're inside a house. Inside a house.
Touch him, he's real.
Yeah, he's real. But I was going to say, ask you, like, who do you think you'll remain friends with, like, after?
Yes.
After the, like, you're gonna be best buddies with, and why?
Well, I have some things already in motion to do with Mr. Reed in regard to his future and
Spiritual path?
absolutely his spiritual path. Yeah, absolutely. And I warned him that when he came out of the house, people would be like, kind of making fun of his whole thing.
Some people might be very happy for him.
Well, I'm sure his mom is happy for him, and some other people who.
And his girlfriend. We saw his girlfriend on Monday.
Was she okay with it?
She's still really in love with him, and she can't wait for him to come out.
That's wonderful. That's a very, very good
Now,
thing.
Jared, what would you like to ask Stephen?
Sorry, I'm not a demon, don't exercise me. And speaking of that, what exercises do you put a demon through? Sit-ups, push-ups, star jumps, what are we talking?
No, what we would do is, biblically what you do is, because when you're really a Christian, and when you have the Holy Spirit operating in your life, then you actually can have some of the same power as God and Jesus himself.
Get out.
So what I can do is I could just say, demons flee.
And they go.
And they just scatter.
That's like a superpower.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you something.
He's got to listen.
Dane's dream was a task.
His dream or?
Dane's. Dane in the house. Dane's bad dream was a task. It wasn't a demon.
Oh.
It was a task.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just thought I'd set the record straight there, because I think you were a bit worried that the demons had come into the house.
You thought someone had grabbed
I want everyone to know, I wanted to clarify something. First of all, you're going to see something that happened today later, and I was onto it.
We'll see it tomorrow.
I was on, it's involving Jonas, and I was onto it. And I saw through Dane Bowers like a wet mop.
You're on him. Listen, who would like to ask Stephen a question? We've got questions.
In fact, I was just asked the question, who do I think is Vinny's greatest competition? And you know what I said?
Who?
Dane.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I can see that. I can totally see that. He's come out of nowhere the last week. He's kind of... Listen, you'd like to ask Stephen a question?
I'd like to... You seem to use Big Brother as a way of getting your religion across to people by preaching. Why did you feel you had to preach so much?
Did you find that annoying?
Yeah, really annoying.
Well, that's okay. Get ready for that exorcism thing. No, sorry.
I missed that.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, he was Unusual Suspects. That's a big moment for me. I'm not gonna wash this hand at all.
But to answer your question, I don't wish to force anybody to believe anything. I know that I was somebody who was living a certain way and there was still something missing in my life. And the answer to what was missing was Jesus Christ. And even when I started to pursue that journey, I pursued it in the beginning thinking this really isn't going to matter. But I did it the way you're supposed to according to the Bible. I didn't do it the way I thought I was supposed to. I actually did what the Bible said.
But I think what the lady was saying, why did you feel the need... Anyway, I've got to carry on. Sorry, I'll let you carry on in a second.
All right.
But we've got to just move on from this bad boy because, Leonard, you like that. Ivana, I want to talk Ivana.
Yeah.
I want to talk Ivana.
Ivana.
The Trumptress. She plans to release a book when she leaves the house, right?
Sure.
I think it's going to be more of a pamphlet, but anyway, at least she doesn't want to release a fragrance, right? Because who'd want you to spray yourself with Trump? Trump in England means fart.
Well, you know what else? Vinny confessed it back in his football days that they used to say, "Oh, Ron, I'm going to have a Donald," and that meant...
A Donald Trump. Yeah. Dump. Yeah. Brilliant. But anyway, that's not all. Are you ready, my darlings, for Ivana the Musical?
Ivana the Musical is coming to London. This stunning production has completely sold out on Broadway.
I want money. That's what I want. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world.
The amazing story covers Ivana's incredible life before and after she moved to New York.
America!
Find out the fascinating story of how Ivana became a millionaire.
Darling, divorce him and get everything.
And discover the enchanting relationship between Ivana and her dog.
Tiger, tiger, oopie doopie doopie.
Spectacular, says Nuts Magazine. Audiences everywhere are saying...
It was amazing.
I couldn't believe it, seriously.
Amazing.
It was literally the best thing I've ever seen in my life. We're definitely going to see it again.
Ivana, the Musical, features songs from all your favourite artists. Madonna, ABBA, and Prodigy.
And the Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter.
It's amazing. It was really spectacular.
Ivana the Musical.
If you only see one musical this year, make it Ivana the Musical. Tickets available now.
Yeah!
Give me an amen!
Hallelujah!
Okay, so she stopped the run of girls getting dumped from the house. Is Ivana here to stay, Jared?
I hope so. I think she's awesome.
I think she's like a really
controversial
lady.
Go on, Edward.
She likes to drink tea and coffee.
That's nice, isn't it? She's a nice lady, but does she deserve a place in the final week? Has she done enough? John?
I think that like people at home are still voting her in, and that like she chills with like Steph, and then I think
she's funny with Stephanie.
Yeah.
She is really funny.
She's got a very funny accent as well.
Yeah, it's kind of cutesy.
Yeah.
Boopy doopy doopy. Love it when she says that.
That's going to be a phone ring soon.
Boopy doopy.
Yeah, I got to
She tells her dog to do his business by going boopy boop.
It all comes back to that, doesn't it?
It does, kind of. Let's have a quick look at what people are saying on Twitter. OK, so Miss Caitlin, I say all-girl final with the exception of Dane. The girls are back in town, bring it on. And also we've got Meg saying, I don't know how people can say Ivana's boring. She's a lot more entertaining than Cisco and Stevie B. Ooh.
Don't listen to
Who agrees with that? Ivana more not one person. You kind of do up there. A lone voice. You think that Ivana is more entertaining than Stevie B?
Are you dancing on that night? It was
Yeah.
one of the funniest things I've seen on telly.
But it was
for
only
years.
one moment of dancing. It was good.
But I just love her. Your accent as well. It's just so funny.
No, it is. She is cute. Now listen, Alex, you're from Digital Spy. What are the forums saying about
I
Ivana?
think there's a lot of love out there for Ivana. That dance move is going down in history. She's,
It was amazing. Wait, microphone.
Sorry. I think the best bit of the show, I loved it when you were just interrogating poor Alex, who literally just didn't know what to do with himself, and you're saying about your kid was caught by a terrorist. What would you do? And bless him, he was serious. He was like, I would kill my kid.
Well,
Ivana
yeah,
never got it in the neck. Why didn't you ask her anything?
Oh, I think... that is interesting. Why did you sort of hone in on Alex? Why not Ivana?
Well, in America, it really doesn't cost too much money to have someone killed. And
He's joking.
Yeah.
Christians are allowed to joke as well.
yeah. But first of all, Ivana's children are buddies of mine, and I love them because I did Celebrity Apprentice with Mr. Trump and the kids and all that. So there's a little bit of a history there. And I think Ivana's fabulous.
Yes.
I love Ivana.
But does that mean that because she's fabulous, she didn't need the, to be
Well,
converted?
but there wasn't really a whole lot about her going on that like you could come up against. She was washing dishes. She was pulling her weight.
So she was a good practicing Christian.
She did better. Well, she's a Catholic, sure. She's a practicing Christian.
She's not lost
practicing
either. She knows her way, doesn't
I'm
she?
going to move on.
She's not stupid. She's very smart.
She is very smart. The line I've got to. I'm really sorry. I've
You
got
said
to.
it.
Oh, that was.
You
She just said. So you're saying Alex is stupid? I wish I could come back to that, but I've got to say this. The lines are now open for you to vote for your Celebrity Big Brother winner. If you want Alex to win, it's 09011 323 001. If you want Dane to win, it's 09011 323 002. If you want Ivana, it's 09011 323 012. For Jonas to win, it's 09011 323 004. For Nicola, it's 09011 323 007. For Stephanie, it's 09011 323 009. For Vinny, it's 09011 323 011. Okay, calls cost 50p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and for mobiles will cost considerably more. 15 pence from each call will be donated to Comic Relief, and the donations from this week's votes will go to support the relief effort in Haiti. For details and terms, you can go to channel4.com/Big Brother, and the two housemates with the lowest votes will be evicted on Wednesday's show. We're just huffing them out. Still to come, pocket-sized pop prince Cisco will be here getting a right royal roasting Big Mouth style. But not before Lady Gaga drills us with yet another mental showbiz anecdote.
Ba 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 ba. Ga 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 ga. Ah.
So, oh my God, you're never gonna believe what happened to me and my favorite celebrity friend Dane Bowers the other day. So, there we were, one night after work, ordering pizzas in binary code. Dane ordered a vegetable supreme, which is 01011000001. I ordered a mighty meat, which is 000001111111111. Anyways, turns out Dane phoned the Chinese restaurant by mistake, so we got Peking duck with pancakes instead. Here's the commercial break.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth, and joining us tonight, he's like the Christmas department of Harrods, completely OTT and with us all year round. It's Jared Christmas. He has been heaven to watch. It's Stephen Baldwin. And it's a bit like looking in a mirror. One of those scary mirrors in the fairground. Look. It's Jedward. Hey guys. And case you're wondering what that draft is, it's this lot giving it all that. It's the Big Mouth audience! Listen, it's time to bring out the latest lovely loser. He got dumped like a truck. It's Cisco!
Hey, what's up, man? Stevie B! Hey, what's up, my friend?
How's it going?
Oh!
These aren't yours, are they?
No, I need a little more room in the dragon vicinity.
Yeah, we saw that. So listen, who's got some questions for Cisco? Jared, do you want to ask him anything?
Mate, nice to meet you.
Hey.
You know when you apologise to everyone, and you went to apologise to Vinny, did you put your glasses on just so he wouldn't hit you? Because there's a glasses where if I take these off, I get the shit kicked out of me. So.
But just to let you know, I'm not in any way, shape, or form afraid of Vinny Jones.
Yay!
But,
Easy to say now that you're out of the house.
Well, the other question is, if you were a dragon, then what mythical creature is Vinny?
Wow, that was a good one.
That is a good one.
Maybe like a minotaur.
Oh, nice answer, nice comeback. So, Jedward, any questions for Cisco?
I was gonna say something, okay? I think he looks so cool, okay?
Oh,
I think during the whole, like, when he was in the house, he just kept up his whole image and looked cool every day.
And, you know, images
and, like,
important.
the last time, do you like want to go on a roller coaster? There's that little seat that you guys always sit in, like, telling about everyone.
You guys did. It seemed like a roller coaster. Yeah, I was hoping
they
that.
Get it moving. Or
yeah, I thought it was going to move.
Around or,
Trust. There was enough going on in the house that made you feel like you were moving.
Listen, audience, who wants? Yes, you're desperate to ask Cisco something.
You were obviously really nasty to Vivian, a bit out of order. And then you went back on yourself and kind of apologised and went, "I'm so sorry." Was that a last-ditch attempt for people not to vote you out?
Not at all. Actually, the only reason why I apologized to Vinny was because, all of a sudden, once I became a nominee, it seemed like everything became personal. First, it was a game. Vinny took the piss at everybody. But when he said to me that he felt like I offended his family, I have a family of my own. I got a daughter. I was like, dude, it wasn't that serious.
We've got Alex here from Digital Spy, and he feels that you shouldn't have apologised.
Cisco, you're the man who wrote the Fong song. You come out, you have the best ever Big Brother entrance. You've come out wearing a crown. You don't need to apologise to Vinny Jones. You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, go on.
Question: are you still wearing? Did you come out with a crown today to actually show Vinny that you're still the king?
Well, actually, the funny part was when we left the house, and you guys will see, they were really trying to get that crown. I mean, they making up stories about what if so-and-so won. I'm like, but they didn't. Bye, Al.
We think you really deserve that crown.
Thank you.
You hung.
I think you're the only man who can get away with wearing 3 hats.
Yeah, 3 hats, right? So the Big Brother battle lines were drawn, right, in the house between the two superpowers. Forget good versus evil. This was just plain old war. One question. War. Huh! What is it good for?
Great Britain and the United States of America. Once historical bum chums, but not anymore.
Because we're #1.
I want to be the last one standing.
You can't have a Yank winning the show. It's got to be a Brit.
Cracks have started to appear in their relationship after this week's nominations.
Oh, the foreigners, yes! After all America has done for England.
But you just cussing my country, man.
Gee, me Christmas.
Attempts to repair the rift were scuppered when the Yankees Cisco targeted British commander Vinnie Jones with a typically American emotional outburst.
See, buddy, it's me and the people now. In your face, Vinnie Jones! Wow!
Wanker.
That's the spirit.
We're supposed to be buddies, America, England, right?
Not anymore, ball bag. British housemates unite.
If I'm going to win, we've got to get the Americans out.
We've got to start getting these Americans out of it.
They may have won us 2 world wars and given us obesity, but they will never triumph over our reality TV heroes.
We did that as a bit of a joke because you'd said when the nominations happened that you felt that it was an American-UK divide. Do you think that was for real?
Well, you just heard Alex say it.
It wasn't real.
Yes, but actually, when he was nominating, everybody has to give reasons, and I'm sure you probably gave a couple of reasons that weren't necessarily the truth.
Sure, absolutely. Should I use this?
It was tactical. No, you can just use your microphone on your top.
I know. I don't want to get in trouble. I would say that I found it just a little bbit too much of a coinky-dink
that
all the Americans were lined up like a firing squad.
Yeah.
That was a little weird.
And did that hurt you guys? I mean, did you think that, Cisco?
No, I guess I was naive to that point because I felt like I said, everything. Once you became a nominee, like the gloves were off, everything changed.
Jared,
it was like rules changed. It was
you know, you're neutral. Whose side were you on?
Well, what you've got to understand is the British love to hate everyone. It's just a
yeah, that's
national,
why everyone gets booed when they come out.
It's hilarious. They even, you know, you helped out in the war, but they're still like, yeah, that was a few years back.
But you know, the nastiest person in all of it was Dane.
Step back! Listen, I've got somebody over here who wants to say something. I don't know if we can get him on camera. I hope we can.
It was just a question for Stephen. I just wonder, why does your God always set you challenges where you have to slaughter one of your children?
Well, let's just for clarification, this being hypothetical. Okay, thank you. I think that, ironically, I made a joke to Big Brother now and again. I was the only person that went in the diary room and threatened Big Brother a couple of times. Because I kept telling Big Brother that really the joke was on Big Brother, because the irony here is a lot of people think there is no heaven, there is no hell, and one day they're going to find out the truth, and that's going to be a sad day for so many people.
We'll all be a mess by the time that happens. Right, let's have a look at Twitter. Arnaldo, the split isn't US-UK, it's a split between the entertainers and the moaners. Who are these guys in with? I mean, are these guys entertainers? Are they entertainers? Okay, that's nice. The audience really feel that you're the entertainers. Okay, Big Boy Lees, let's see. I think there is a UK-US split, but what's the point? Who cares if someone who is not British wins the show? Exactly. I don't think there's a UK-US split. There are more of an oldies versus younger one split. Did you feel that, Stephen?
What?
Did you feel like there was an older generation and a younger generation? You did seem to cross over the two, as did you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
was there a bit of a split?
Well, not that was really relevant in any way.
We did have like Vinny and Stephanie and Ivana moaning a bit, didn't we, about guffing.
It's a question for Cisco. Cisco, will you re-release the song, the Thong Song? With Jedward! With Jedward! I think I speak on behalf of everyone in the audience.
I tell you what, if I do re-release it, then I'll probably sing it over.
With Jedward?
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, with Jedward, yeah.
Are you guys gonna sing it?
Oh, wait, Foxy Minx in the back row.
I don't know singing.
My friends and I would like to know whether you will be doing a photo shoot in the Mankini, and if so, when?
No.
Oh, look, did you see that? She's like, and if so, when?
Oh, wow. I don't, we'll see. We'll see what the offers are.
What's your name? Ali. Ali is going to say something for the whole of the British female population.
Okay.
We love your bottom.
Oh, wow.
It's absolutely true. Hang on, we've got some more questions over here.
It's mainly for Cisco, because he obviously got voted out. I was thinking, because Vinny keeps on bragging about this A-team with him and Dane, is it because possibly that's why he got voted out? He keeps on going on. The reason I think, personally, you voted out in the housemates, especially Vinny turn on you, is the fact of that you were friends with Sov, and obviously the whole controversy with Sov.
Yes, are you now in retrospect, now you can see that kind of got you here a little bit.
Both
your
of
friendship,
us.
Yeah, your friendship with Sov. What? Any regrets?
Well, no. I mean, it really, it's hard to talk about, 3 whole weeks in 5 seconds, but I was just, we both follow, the same rule, do unto others. I didn't feel like we were supposed to cast stones.
Mate, we've got a little question here.
Question for Steve. I think you're a cool dude, by the way. But do you feel like your religion got in the way of you being a bit more of a cheeky individual sometimes? Because
you would say that you don't condone something, but then be like, in the background, go do it like
No,
a poo.
a bit like the poo in the bed. You were like, I don't want any part of it, but put it at the end, put it at the end.
Yeah, well, just, you know, obviously I had to do what I had to do to not compromise what I believe.
But you wanted to join
But
in
it doesn't
a
mean
bit.
you can't have a little fun.
Yeah, okay.
And I got to give a shout out to Lady Sovereign. I love you.
Shout out to Lady Sovereign. Okay, now Cisco has mentioned this Jiminy Christmas bloke a lot in the house. So we went on a bit of a mission to find Jiminy Christmas in the hope that he and Cisco will join forces for the ultimate duet. And when I say ultimate, I mean even better, the Jordan and Peter's A Whole New World. Yes, please give it up for Cisco and Jiminy Christmas.
This thing right is that my ladies know what guys talk about. Let's go. Check it out. You don't trust, I'm scandalous. You know enough, handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the fish. With the look in the eyes, so devilish. You like the head, you like buzz buzz. To the cruise, like the dots, not just urban, she like the fact that she was living that in that loca. Yeah, jump, guys like what? I think I'll sing it again. She had guys like what? All night long. Let me see that song. Everybody got some, sing it. Baby, what?
Okay. That song really is starting to chafe. Sorry about that. I think this is an appropriate time for one last break. I'll see you in a bit.
Go ahead, take it away. Baby, move your butt.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us, Jared Christmas, Stephen, Cisco, Jedward, Owen, of course, our lovely studio audience. Now, Dane Bowers, despite what you may think, isn't completely hopeless. Talking to a Tree has seen a dramatic transformation from the quiet, ordinary Dane to the slightly quiet, different Dane. Is there nothing the Bowers can't do?
Mild-mannered Dane Bowers
I'm not famous anymore, particularly.
has suffered an accidental overdose of boredom in the Big Brother house.
The electricity bill on this show must be ridiculous.
Now, when Dane Bowers gets a bit knocked off,
Dane's had it up to here. He's about to flip out.
It still stinks of cheese in here.
a startling transformation occurs. He becomes the incredibly average sulk.
Oh dear.
Now he must find a way to control his moderate temper.
Oh, fucking cooking.
Until he can overcome these inconsequential outbursts.
Oh, the bastards are taking our food. Oh, everything's gone.
In your face, Mr. Bowers.
Don't make him angry.
I'm gonna have a word with Cisco at some point.
You really wouldn't mind him when he's angry.
My best bits are gonna be poo.
Jared, you really wouldn't mind him when he's angry. Just talk me through, how do you feel about the Mr. Dane Bowers?
I've loved how every task has not gone his way, but brilliantly, and just his face, like when you guys really enjoyed his peppercorn sauce, just his face going, I didn't realise so many people enjoyed hot food.
That was the other part of his task to get the key back. He had to make the peppercorn sauce really spicy. And you were all sat there eating it, going, this sauce is amazing. That's why he got the second task.
And there were so many close-ups on his face, just confusion, going, why? You want to hate it.
Jedward, had you heard of another level before Dane went in the house?
I actually have the CD. I think that, I have the CD, yeah.
Do you?
I have like 500 CDs, so it's okay.
It's okay, it's okay, it's not embarrassing.
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all those.
But are you allowed to like Dane? Is
I
he
think he's
cool?
on another level of thinking than...
Love it. So, Cisco, the Great Dane, what was he like to live with? We know how Stephen feels about him.
Dane was funny. He was really cool. It sucks that he was like playing us on the low, but
he had no choice.
But he had no choice. It was one of those ones where if he didn't do the task, the whole house was going to get punished even more.
But I heard. I mean, you know, I like Dane. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, what about the audience? Is there anybody here that... go on. Are you liking? You're loving?
I need to talk about Dane. I love
Go on,
him.
talk
He's
about
so
him.
sweet with Nicola. I like the way he had to count to 20.
But I'm sorry, he's very sweet with Nicola. Is there an ulterior motive? This is Dane we're talking about.
I think they're just...
Look, hang on, we've got Dane's business partner here, Matthew Hand. I'm going to sit on your knee. Matthew, can you just tell me about Dane? Is he himself in there? Are we seeing the best that Dane's got to offer?
Yeah, Dane, that's who he is. You know, he's genuine, he's up front, he doesn't, you know, try and stab you in the back, and that's who he is.
Does he fancy Nicola? He does.
She's female.
Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. She's a girl and she's fit and she's lovely. And she's got his pulse.
How are they partners? How are they partners?
So, go on, what's your business?
We've got a mixed martial arts company together called Knuckle Up.
There you go. Knuckle up, homie. Knuckle up.
and also, Stephen, this guy here is called Sledge, and he's a cage announcer. He's known Alex for 8 years. Yeah. Listen, can I ask you something? Just quickly, I know we shouldn't be really talking about Alex now, but is Alex any good? Because it's like some people are going, oh, he's absolutely rubbish. He hasn't won as many fights as everybody says.
They have absolutely no clue what they're talking about. Alex has been training to fight for years and years and years. His mixed martial art record is 8 wins. I think it's 8 wins, 8 losses with 2 draws. He's fought some of the best guys in the world.
Is
he good? Mate, he would kick anybody's ass in this room.
Vinny? Okay, could he do Vinny?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's have a look at Twitter. Let's have a look at Twitter. Okay, so Lou up at the top there is saying, I've only just started to warm up today, and I think a lot of people have felt like that. He used to be really boring and didn't get involved, but now, since the tree, I've liked him. I think lots of people probably share that sentiment. Charles Aloud says, Dane's very aware that he's on camera, thinks about everything he's saying. He needs to let loose. Give him some booze. No, booze is not a good idea, is it? He came in with a massive scar
he's the only one.
on his face from a boozy New Year's Eve party. Booze is bad, right?
He's, he wants in moderation with his drink.
Who thinks Dane can go all the way?
Yeah, definitely.
You're a huge Dane fan?
I'm a massive Dane fan, probably a little bit in love with Dane.
For God's sake, don't be here when he comes. Oh, no, really?
Oh, yeah. I did, but he tried to charge me for it.
Yeah, right.
You can't charge. She'll pay. If I told Dane that you turned that beautiful girl down for some hard-earned cash. Anyway, right. Now, dry your eyes, mates, because I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I've just got time to say a massive thank you to our amazing guest, Jared Christmas, Stephen, Cisco, Jedward, not forgetting our seriously vocal studio audience. We're back on Wednesday, straight after the main show. So play us out. It is the fantastic